This year we're gonna be having babies, we're gonna be starting businesses, we're gonna be doing it all. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy New Year. Can we still say that? I'm so sorry, but I'm one of those people, if I've not spoken to you, I've not seen you since the year started, it's gonna be a happy new year from me. So please take it, and I hope that your year has been off to a good start. Today's video, I am going to share a few life updates and announcements with you. So hi, if you're new here, my name is Jemima, and on this channel we share all things natural hair, and now I'm going to add a few more segments to it. Stay tuned to find out what we're going to be doing this year. So you know what to expect from this video. I'm just going to share the outline. So first we're going to talk about what the life update is, and then we're going to talk about my business that I am working on, and then third we're going to talk about the changes that are going to take place on this channel, which will be closely related to my business as well. Fourth, I'm going to tell you the goals that I have for my natural hair and also in relation to this channel for the year 2022. So let's get right into it. So to start with, we are expecting we are having another baby. We don't know the gender yet, and I have just gone into my second trimester, so I'll be due this summer. Yay. I am really scared, but not as scared as I was with the first baby. I'm scared in terms of just how I'm going to cope with time, because I only have one and I'm struggling to, like, you know, manage my life. So that's the only thing that I am concerned about. But other than that, I'm really excited. I also hope it's a girl, but for some reason I don't think it is. We've had the gender of the baby written down, but we've not checked it. So a lot of people say there's no way they can do that, but I've got a lot of self-control. So yeah, like half the time I forget about it. I'm just that kind of person, and my husband is really good as well. So I'm just gonna tell you a little bit of a backstory about how I found out. So if you watched a few of my last videos, you would have known that I wasn't very well from more or less August 2021 to about December, early January. So late August, I caught the virus, and I'm not gonna say its name. I had that till about mid-end of September. So throughout all that time, I didn't have my period, and my period was late. I did a few tests and they all came as negative. So I was like, interesting. And then I gave it 2 weeks, because I thought if I'm pregnant, like by 2 weeks, surely it should be positive, right? So I waited 2 weeks, took another test, it was still negative. So I was really worried now, because usually if I miss my period, I'm pregnant. Like there's no other way around it, because I don't take contraceptives, I don't like, there's nothing that's messing up with my hormones. So my periods are on time, and if they're late, we're in trouble. I mean, if we're not trying, we're in trouble, right? So I go to the doctor and I say to the doctor, this is what's happened and it's not normal for me, so we need to figure it out. So we do the HCG test. I think that's what it is. It's the pregnancy hormone. So they test that in your blood, and it's the most accurate pregnancy test that you could have done. So I did that test, and then I think the week after, a few days later, they called me and they said that that test was negative. So I was like, cool, if that test is negative and that's the most accurate one, then I'm definitely not pregnant. And then a few days after that news, my period came. So I was like, cool, we're good, I am not pregnant, fine. And then since then, I've just not seen my period. Yeah, today I am just doing a pregnancy test, and I wanted to do it with you guys. The plan is, if it's positive, I will keep it secret for a bit and then tell my husband. So yet it's still going, so let's find out. Pregnant. I cannot believe it. I don't even know why I'm like crying. Before I had my son, when I got pregnant, it was just like, yeah, whatever. But that was as a response to more of like the fear of the unknown and just not knowing what to do with the child. But now that I've experienced pregnancy, thank God it was like a positive one. And having my son and just how amazing he's been, and just the amount of value that he's just added to our lives, it just makes me so happy to think that we're gonna have another one. Oh, I'm so thankful, guys. So I found out like a month before my husband's birthday, and I thought I would wait till his birthday to tell him. But the way this pregnancy was doing me, I was just feeling so unwell, and I just thought I can't be pretending that I'm well when I'm not. And because we've got a child who's quite active and I need help with that child, I'm also keeping up the home. So I had to tell him. So I told him, I think probably 2 days after I found out, and he was really happy. He took on a lot of the chores around the house. Yeah, and that's how we've been managing since. And then in October, my son went to nursery, and then he kept bringing in like germs from nursery, so we were both so sick. But I took him to nursery so I could really dedicate my time to this channel, because I really wanted to like get into blogging full-time, but I'd say part-time because I'm like looking after my son as well, so I'd say part-time. But I really wanted to like put some time into it and really just put some life back into this channel. So that's why he went to nursery, and for the next 3 months after that, I was just flat out, just done. I was sick all the time because my son was always bringing in all these germs, so that didn't go very well. So now that takes us to the second thing, which is my business that I'm working on. Yay! If you've known me, you'd know that I have wanted to start a business since 2017. So since 2017, I've gone through 3 different business ideas. The first one was skincare. I took some courses for that. I bought my equipment and I never did anything with it. I started my business plan, it didn't finish it. The second one was a cleaning business. I started my business plan with that as well. It was going to be like some eco-friendly cleaning thing, but that didn't happen. And then this third one, so the business is called Creative and Paid, and it's for influencers, new and seasoned, who are struggling and do not know what to do when it comes to working with brands and just generally being an influencer. So that's what I want to help people with. There's a lot of secrecy around how much to charge, what to charge for, and just general etiquettes with like working with brands, responses. People just do not have that confidence when it comes to being an influencer, because everything is so hush hush hush. And it's something that really bothered me, especially during the pandemic. There was a lot of talk around the influencer pay gap, especially between people of color and white people getting paid more regardless of their influence. Just because of their skin color, they were getting paid more regardless of the talent they had or their audience or whatnot. And with those conversations going on, the influencer pay gap popped up. So the influencer pay gap is an Instagram account that is dedicated to really exposing the discrepancies in pay within the influencer industry. It asks people to submit their highest and their lowest campaign rates, and people sent that, so you could really see like the difference in pay based on like whether people were black, white, and you could just see the like, it didn't even matter with like numbers. Sometimes you can tell that the brands were just using people, and then other times you can tell that it's not actually the fault of the brand, but it was the influencer who didn't have the business acumen to know how much to charge, or didn't have the confidence to ask for what they knew that they were worth. So that's where I come in. I really want to make influencers aware. So it doesn't matter whether you're a seasoned influencer or you're starting. If you don't have this information, you're not going to do very well in this industry. You have to know how much to charge. You need to know what to look out for, the things to look out for in your contract. Nobody should be signing away perpetual rights to their work. If you're signing away perpetual rights to your work. You need to be getting perpetual money. People are signing away their work for free. People are working to deadlines, doing posts across different social media channels in exchange for like a hand cream. And it's insane. These brands come to influencers because we provide invaluable advertisement for their product. It's a relationship thing. We have a relationship with our audience that brands don't have, and that's what the brands are selling into. So you need to be able to sell yourself, you need to be able to sell your value, and I think that's what's missing in this industry. So that's what my course is going to be about. I am going to be sharing everything that I've learned, and I really think it's the HR in me. So if you don't know, even though I have a background in geology and petroleum geoscience, I went on to study HR management, so that's human resources management. And obviously, you know, in human resources, we care about the people, you know, we're all about the fairness, discrimination and whatnot. So I think that's what really made me want to take this thing a step further. So yeah, I'm really excited to share my knowledge. Everything I know has come from personal research. I've taken a lot of free courses. I've taken in a lot of like just free information that's out there on the internet. I have also paid for courses. I've paid for a few. I'm not even gonna tell you how much I've invested in courses, but that's how I have this information that has helped me garner the courage and the confidence to run my influencer business as I do. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see that I do not do a lot of sponsored posts because I don't work with just anyone. If I'm gonna work with somebody, I have to like the product first. It has to align with my audience, and the pay has to make sense. You can't send me contracts with clauses and stuff and I'm just gonna sign it. I really read all my contracts, and if there's a clause in it that I'm not happy with, I'll pull the brand on it, and if they don't want to change it, that's fine. I just let it go. So that's why I don't do a lot of sponsored posts, because a lot of other influencers do not read these things. They're just doing sponsored posts here and there and having brands use their image in whichever way they want, and that's not the way I want to be on this internet. Like, you need to take control of your influencer business because it is a business. I know influencers have a bad name, you know, there's a reputation that is not, people are not proud of. I mean, even the biggest influencers like Patricia Bright, they always say I'm a quote unquote influencer, but I'm like, you're an influencer. So there's, you know, there's a thing there where people are not proud to be influencers as well. But if you're an influencer, you're not a criminal, you just need to own it. So yeah, I'm really excited. It's going to be a membership as well, so it's going to be like on a subscription basis, and I'm going to create a course about basically how to navigate this industry and give you a roadmap as to how you can go about making money, but also on your own terms. So if this is something that you're interested in, sis, you need to sign up. So I've created a link in the description box, and you can sign up to join my waitlist for when the course launches. So I'm really excited, and I've always wanted to do this for so long. And there was even a time I prayed for God to give me a business idea. I knew that if I was going to work for myself, it had to make sense, and it had to be something that would bring value to people. And I really believe in my heart that this is going to bring a lot of value to people. So I hope it does. And even if it doesn't, I've tried and I don't live with regrets. So if you're interested, tell a sister, tell your friends to pull up, head into my description box and click the link and join the waiting list. So next we're going to talk about channel updates. I need to take a sip, guys. Super malt is my pregnancy craving. This is the last one, so I need to savor it until my husband gets me more. So so good. So next we're going to talk about channel updates, and that links closely to the business that I am working on. So last year, around the time my son started nursery, so in October, I did a community survey and I asked you guys what type of content you wanted me to see, and I think about 60% of you said that you wanted to see natural hair content from me. And I think about 20% of you wanted to see my journey to multiple sources of income, because that is one of the things that I wanted to work on this year. I do have multiple sources of income right now, but they're not consistent and they're not making me a lot of money. So I really need to like build that up. So that is the plan, and I want to share that with you because a lot of people tend to share their journey once it's lucrative, you know, once they're making monies. Once they're making loads of monies, they come and they say, hey guys, this is how I did it. But I want to take you guys on a journey. Like, my affiliate links haven't even made like £10 yet, so like that's where we're coming from, you know. So yeah, I have no shame. I just want to share the whole thing because for me, my whole existence on the internet is an experiment. I experiment with a lot of things. I experiment with my content, I experiment with my hair. As you can see, it's always changing. Everything is an experiment for me because that is the only way you will grow and learn. So I'm more than happy to share the details of what I do and the lessons that I am learning. So I currently have 4 sources of income, and the first one is working with brands. That is the one that brings me the most money. But obviously in the last couple of months I have been unwell, so I haven't been able to like create content and attract brands. So one thing about how I run my influencer business, or how I've been running it, is that I sort of depend on organic attraction from brands. So I work with brands that contact me. The only time I sent out pitches was in, I think, January 2020, and I think I sent 10 pitches or 12, and I ended up working with 3 brands from those pitches. The thing with working with brands is, if you want it to be a consistent source of income but you don't have a huge following, you need to be quite proactive and send your pitches to brands and let them know that you want to work with them and you've got ideas of content to create for them. I do not particularly enjoy writing pitches and sending pitches. I have not needed to do that because obviously I had a job before and this was really just a hobby and I was making money here and there, but I never really took it serious to do those pitches. It's just that at the time when I did those pitches, I thought, okay, if I want to do this full time, I need to make sure that I'm getting a lot more. But then when I tried it, it sort of just like tired me out a bit. So I probably need to like create a new strategy for my pitches, but that's the plan. If I want to get more sponsorships, I have to do more pitches or just keep creating amazing content, and then the brands will contact me. So the second one is affiliate marketing. That is probably my lowest source of income. I have the Amazon shop, and until now I've only just made it public, I think last month or 2 months ago. I mean, I post things under my YouTube videos, like the equipments that I use, but I never talk about them. I never check these links to see if people are buying or not. So that's one thing I'm going to change with my affiliate marketing. I make £2 here and there. I make £1 here. It's really nothing to show for. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a strategy for that. I'm going to check consistently on these links. I'm going to talk to you guys about my links and ask you guys to use them, because with affiliate links, if you use it, it's just like a referral link and I get a small check, but then it doesn't affect your purchase and you don't have to pay any extra money. So that's how affiliate links work. So guys, please support my affiliate links, use them when I do tell you about them. And also another way to make more money from affiliate links is to use products that are more expensive. So if somebody buys a product that's £500 and you get 10% of that, that's a lot more money than you getting 10% of a £10 purchase. You get what I mean? So those are the types of affiliate links that I'm going to share as well. So with my course now, I am planning to use Kajabi, and with Kajabi they have affiliate link for people who use their platform to share share it with other people who might want to use it. So those are the sort of things that I want to do. So those will bring more money because it's a product that costs more money and I'll be using it anyway, so then why not make money from it? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share affiliate links with the products that I consistently use for you guys to check out. So that's the plan. The third one is YouTube AdSense. That source of income is okay. Obviously you guys know I'm not I'm not very consistent on this channel. I've been on here since the end of 2017, and you know, some of my videos do well, but I'm just not consistent, so that's why I'm not able to make a lot of money. In 2019 I used to make £100 a month consistently from my videos, and then when I stopped posting, obviously you're not posting new videos, so YouTube is not going to promote your old videos as much. So even though my most popular videos still get posted, they don't get enough views for me to make even £100. So sometimes I'll make like £40, but my threshold is £60, so that money will not be given to me until next month. If I make another £40 and it becomes 80, then I will get payout. So as you can see, it's not very consistent and it's not a lot of money. So the plan is to be consistent on YouTube, create videos and share videos that you guys actually want to watch. And my last source of income is being a social media manager for a small natural hair brand. So this actually just fell into my lap. I received an I received a DM from a lady, the owner of the brand, sometime last year, I think summer last year, and she was asking if I knew anyone who could manage her page because she just didn't have the time. And then at the end of the DM she said, or maybe you could do it. And obviously I've never managed anyone's social media account other than mine, but when she asked me, I thought, well, I'm not doing anything. It's a natural hair care brand. I am into the natural hair field. It'd be quite easy for me to create content for them. I'll just have to take some high quality pictures of their product and just share content that their customers will find useful. This is very different from a lot of the other social media management jobs. The scope is not huge. I'm literally just posting content for them, and I'm creating the content as well that I'm posting for them. I post twice a week and I get paid every month for that, and that's a good income that I get other than working with brands. So obviously that's another way of working with brands, and that's something else that I plan to share in my course. What I'm doing is probably like the easiest that you can do, but there's so many other things that you can do when working as a content creator for brands instead of being like an influencer, because obviously when you're a content creator you don't have to like post things to your actual channel, but you create it for the brand to post to their channels. So yeah, so those are my 4 sources of income, and the plan is to up it. And now I guess with my business I'm going to have 5 sources of income. So yeah, I want to share that journey with you, in case anyone wants to try it as well. So that's that. So I will continue sharing natural hair content. I will share my business with you and how I am creating it. So I will have like a series called course creation, and I'll share what I'm doing and why. And then I will also start sharing influencer marketing content, just giving tips to influencers about basically how to be a successful influencer. Obviously success means different things to different people. I have had a few questions about my from my Instagram account about pitching and whether you should even charge brands. So the content will be like around the questions I get from people, just answering those. Yeah, so that's it. So the content is going to change, and these are going to be like different series, so you can just tune into whichever you're interested in. So this year we're gonna be having babies, we're gonna be starting businesses, we're gonna be doing it all. There is nothing that's gonna be out of our reach because we're doing it scared, we're doing it anyway, no matter what. So I hope you will join me on this journey, and if you've sat through this, thank you so much. You're a real one. And if you're interested in my upcoming course and membership launch for new and seasoned influencers to help them navigate this industry with confidence and with the knowledge and the resources to work with brands and take their businesses into their own hands, definitely join me and join the waiting list, and I will let you know when the enrollment opens. Thank you so much. Tell your friends to tell a friend, tell your mom, tell your sister, tell your cousin's husband's wife, tell everybody. And I shall see you in my next video. Also, let me know if you've got any questions, any influencer related questions, and I'll answer that for you, and whatever you want to know about my business as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in my next video. Bye.